Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I do welcome everyone in. Hello, James Ryan. Glad to see you. yeah, I think this will work for me the best, James. So I got to just get that on Dean's calendar and cancel all the other stuff. I may do like a surprise late night trivia so I can get in some regular pop culture trivia and stuff like that. Um, I'm going to do a wishable unveiling or unbagging. Wishables, welcome in Billy Kenzie Days' mom. Welcome in Tori Camilla. Um, so right now that's what I'll be doing. And then we'll probably play some Star Wars trivia. I got in a new Star Wars trivia game. So we'll try out some of the cards and see what happens. I do welcome everyone in. I'm just going to give people a chance to come in. Welcome in, Disney Nerd Herders, James Ryan, Dances with Goofy Adventures, Viapree Project. I do welcome all of you in. I do thank you for joining me. I know it's dinner time for some people, but any people that stop in, it's great. I do thank you very much for joining. I'm Amy of AJC Magic TV. If I do love Disney, if I ever get back down there, it'll be different streams and videos from Disney, and even talk about my trips and merchandise hauls. I'm hoping to get over to my Disney store to see if they get any new merchandise in. I know Shop Disney has been driving me nuts of like wanting all the new merch that they're dropping. I collect a lot of pins. The newest pin I picked up was this Lady and the Tramp. I believe it's one of the Disney Visa rewards pins. I picked it up. The Lady and the Tramp. I'm waiting for the rest of my 65th Disneyland anniversary merchandise. So I will go check that out and see. I know there's a couple other more pins that they had released that I like to get, but I also need to save up for some friends of mine that hopefully, if they're going to be in the parks, or even friends of mine that actually live in the area, if they will pick up pins for me around the world there down in Disney World. Welcome in, Jonathan Chong, Candy Mom 15. I do thank everyone for joining. I'll go ahead and start with the Wishables. These are from the 65th anniversary of Disneyland, and this one is the unopened, the unopened plushie Wishable. And all the 65th anniversary. My 60 pins that come in. Now the 65th anniversary. But all the 65th anniversary merchandise are geared after probably the original rides. I'm guessing this is either from the storybook boats, because you do go through a whale's mouth, or possibly the Pinocchio ride. That's what I have been looking at the items to see what they were or what they represent. But this is the whale, and I'm guessing, did they send out the lottery email yet? I haven't noticed that. I have to check my email too, Dances with Goofy, because I'm hoping to get the Peter Pan mini attraction pin set. That's usually the only thing I want to get. I know a lot of people like the ears and the mugs and stuff like that. I'm guessing it's Monstro, and they do have a Pinocchio ride there also that features Monstros, but they also have that little storybook boat ride that goes around the storybook land. So that could represent that also. Welcome in, Russ Stapleton and T. Marie Photography and the Disney Nerd Herders. And don't forget to check out the Disney Nerd Herders. They're on after me at 7 p.m. And I believe the Griswold Family Vacay either goes on at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. D&G Explorers, 8 p.m. This and That Crew and Monarch Moments at 9 p.m. So check them all out. But that's that one. And then I got 2 bags of these. Unfortunately, you have to buy. You can only buy one at a time, and so I only have 2 bags so far. I'm deciding if I want to welcome in Avery, and yes, that is the Storybook Land Canal boats. I got to ride them. I believe I was in Disneyland in 1999. It was before they tore down. Had started doing the California Adventure Park because I remember being able to get on that. I'm guessing this is Mr. Toad, this guy here. This is the ride from Alice in Wonderland. This one, I couldn't really figure it out. I'm like, why are they giving a wishing well or a cooler? But if you've ever been to Disneyland, they used to, and Disney World used to have the bucket Skyliner ride. So that's what I'm guessing, one of the cards. And then, of course, this is probably the guy, one of the birds from the Tiki Room. I'm not sure. I can't really remember the name of the birds. I always want to say I get Jose and all that. I know there is one called Jose, but I also get that mixed up with the 3 Caballeros type of things. Yeah, Russ, I was like, why are they giving a cooler? What is it? But yeah, it is Mr. Toad, Skyway Bucket, Barker Bird, and Alice in Wonderland attraction ride vehicle. And then I didn't realize on the back of the package they actually show what they are and name them. So the Barker Bird, I'm sure Pepper Tree Villa can. I'll have to ask them what the Barker Bird was about. Oh, okay, Avery. Whether he was outside. I know they talked about a bird being outside of the Tiki Room, so I'm guessing that's where maybe he was to get people to go into the Tiki Room. I'm also waiting for some mystery pins to come in that I was able to get a hold of. But I'm going to go ahead and open the first package, and we'll see what we got. I also got one of the bears from Country Bears, but it was just Big Al, and he was also already open. I know they actually have them on Shop Disney now, but I don't really. It's great to see you too, Sawyer, in the middle. Thank you for joining. But I decided I wanted to try these, and I actually got one of the Skyway buckets, but he's blue, so I got a blue Skyway bucket. So that's one toy, and you could see inside they actually put a little, where you could probably put a little figurine or something in there if you want, but it is a blue Skyway bucket. Okay, Avery, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time. I really would like to get out there. I was hoping to go this year, either towards the end of the summer or the fall. But with all this stuff, I'm not able to go. I'll be lucky if I get a chance to get down to Disney World until the winter or spring. Yeah, I noticed that too, and that's just like on their masks too. They have the tags that are long, and I'm like, oh, I need to trim that a little bit on their masks have the long tags. But that is the Skyway bucket. A lot of times, if I can't, it would be nice to be able to buy this in the park, these little wishables, because I know people like to try to feel around, but that's one of the reasons why I don't like to order a lot of mystery things online, because I always end up with like 10 of the same things or whatever. But that was the Skyliner bucket, and have the whale. I'll probably end up buying 2 more bags. I just have to wait and see everything. Yes, cut off the tag. Yeah, I know with the mask, I'm considering that, but I didn't want to at this point because I have the large Baby Yoda mask, and then I have other Star Wars ones. In fact, I meant to have my nephew try them, the rest of the Star Wars ones, the one I didn't use, and see if they fit them better. But I'm waiting for the extra large ones to come in. Yeah, that's what happens with me a lot of times. Dances with Goofy, I bought mystery pins of the Haunted Mansion, and I got 3 different ones. I bought 6 boxes, got 3 different ghosts, and then 3 of the same ones. I ended up with 3 of the same ghosts, so I ended up trading them or giving them away to different people. I know I gave PJ one, and then I traded, I believe, a couple to other people that needed them. And we shall see. It would be, I'd like to have the bird. That would be nice to get the bird. But I actually got Mr. Toad from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. So that's another one that I would like to have. So I'm probably going to buy 2 more bags worth. I just have to, whenever the next time I buy some pins and everything. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Disney Nerd Herders, because I had some extra. I bought the video cases pins, and I have a bunch of extra ones of those. So so I have Mr. Toad, the whale, and the Skyliner carrier, and I guess I'll go ahead and try to get 2 more bags of them. Okay, thank you, Candy Mom. That's a good thing. I will go check that out. But yeah, he is cute. I love Mr. Toad. I love the ride. I do miss it. Disney World. I was lucky enough as a teenager and through the adult until they took it away. Welcome in, just another Disney. Thank you for joining. Welcome in, Mike 88 NYC. Thank you for joining. But yeah, they are cute. Yeah, I like to try to see if I can get the Barker bird. The only one I'm really not kind of interested, but I'm sure it's kind of cute, is the ride thing. But it'd be nice to have the whole collection. Yes, I did see the Halloween pin, just another dessert. I was looking at them last night, and because I went to look to see what the spirit jerseys look like, but um, but I'm not sure if I'll get the spirit jersey, but probably the pins and everything like that. So, oh, you're welcome, Mike. But those were the Wishables. I probably will try and see if I can get um, a couple more. That's the only thing. They only let you buy one of them at a time for that because they are the 65th anniversary. So hopefully they still have them left and everything. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't really like the puffy paint. I kind of like it more flat or plain. I have the orange bird one, and then I was at Cast Connections last June, and they had a flower and garden one with the purple vest, the purple zest for fest type of one, and I was able to get that. And I'm waiting for the 65th anniversary spirit jersey to come in of Disneyland. Yes, Disney Nerders. That's why I usually look at my Disney store on the clearance rack or at the character warehouse. And sometimes, if I'm able to go to Cast Connections with some of my cast friends, I will um, I will always look around to see. And I got lucky because they had just finished the Flower and Garden Festival, and they had a lot of that. The spirit jerseys there, especially like the extra larges and the 2X's. For me, the extra large, it's still kind of big, but the large would have been, even if I would have bought the large, I see that not fitting as well. So I got the extra large, and I have an extra large orange. This Our Dreams was down there. I had asked if they could get that for me. So before they actually shut down everything for the 4-month hiatus there. And then I did pick up this pin also. That also came in my box. I'm still waiting for other merchandise, especially the 65th anniversary. I actually ordered it through. Welcome in, Sherry. Um, I actually got in the queue line from Disneyland or whoever was doing the distribution for that. I actually got my other 65th anniversary stuff faster from Shop Disney than I have on the. I guess that was a Disneyland site or whatever. I'm not sure. I'll have to. But I waited in the queue and everything like that. I am guessing it is Monstro. They don't really mention who it is, but I'm guessing it is Monstro. And they do have the Pinocchio ride that features Monstro in there. Welcome in, Timothy Rainwaters. Thank you for joining. And then they do have the storybook canal ride. So, and you go through a whale's mouth. But so I'm guessing this represents one of those two rides. And that's why I was looking on the tag to see if they had a name. Because on the back of the bag, they tell you what you can end up with. Mr. Toad, which I got, and the Skyliner car, and Barker Bird, and the ride vehicle for Alice in Wonderland. Welcome in, Jonathan Chong. Thank you for joining. But for all you Star Wars fans, I was going to do some Star Wars questions. I don't know if I have Star Wars fans out there, but I do have a Star Wars quiz. We can do a couple questions, see how it goes. If nobody's answering them, we'll switch over to Disney questions. I know I have some Star Wars fans out there. So, but that would be the items there. But we'll go ahead and get started with the Star Wars trivia. Love Star Wars, horrible at trivia. Yeah, if I don't get too many people besides, I'm sure Avery probably knows some Star Wars stuff, and there's a few others maybe out there. But if I'm not getting a lot of responses, we'll switch over to Disney questions. I'm pretty flexible in that. Um, yeah, I know the Disney Nerd Herders are going to be heading south soon on their road trip, so that'll be exciting to kind of check them out. And if they do their morning chats on the balcony, that'll be fun. That's how I actually got to know who they were. I was actually in Florida at the same time as them last summer, but I was staying off site and we had other things that were going on. And it's a little different when I'm traveling with the family because you kind of want to tend to do some of the family things. And if they're not into YouTube, it's not really something that you want to force them on and everything like that. And but it was fun watching them and telling them about their days. I wish I would have had a chance to meet them, but like I said, my park days when we finally did the Disney parks, it really didn't match up, and so I did get to meet the Touring the Galaxy crew because I had called them the one night after I was done with Universal and met up with them, and then I actually got to meet Corey Meets World right before his stream started to start at Epcot. So, but I do like visiting and meeting different people in the parks. Yeah, I was hoping that I would, and I'm still kind of holding out hope that I was looking to go come down in between like yours and the Philly cruise trip, and then some other people I knew were kind of coming down around towards the end of that time also, but I don't think I'll get there this summer. So maybe I'll hold out and see what the what the like the fall Christmas time is happening. If not, then maybe when if they do the Festival of the Arts try to go down for a quick weekend and then just plan something for next summer, like a 2-week trip or something. These I'm gonna put on glasses so I can read the questions because they're a little bit small type of things. Yes, they are very nice people, and they it was fun to hang out with John and Dana and do a few rides with them and everything like that. So yeah, I'm waiting to. Pennsylvania has recommendations if you go to Florida. Um, you have to quarantine for 14 days when you come back. Some companies are following that. Some they're kind of letting that judgment, I guess, up to the individuals. Unfortunately, my company will make you do the 14-day quarantine, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm not going. Plus, also being a transplant patient, it's really not recommended for me to be going there at this time, especially when it's kind of bad down there. So, or at least, with the germs and that, I know Disney seems to be keeping things clean and making people follow the rules and everything like that. So we'll see. He was Russ, but I'm not sure where he is now. Oh, that would be cool, Timothy. Okay, here we go. When her home planet is threatened, where does Princess Leia say the rebel base is? When her home planet is threatened, where does Princess Leia say the rebel base is? A. Tattooney, B. Tattooney, or C. Coruscant? Coruscant. Welcome in, Jessica Evans. Thank you for joining. And so let's see. And it looks like James Ryan came up with the answer first with Dan Tooney. Dan Tooney. Yes, and Avery spelled it correctly. So James Ryan gets the point. Hello, Randy and Kathy. And welcome in, Jessica. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who does Princess Leia call a stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder? Who does Princess Leia call a stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder? And Jonathan Chong comes in with Han Solo. Jonathan Chong, welcome to the board. And Russ Stapleton gets a point because he did the full name. Yeah, I almost thought it was Chewie too. Okay, here we go. Which grotesque gangster does Princess Leia defeat on Tattooney? Which grotesque gangster does Princess Leia defeat on Tattooney? And Randy and Kathy get a point for Jabba, and James Ryan. I misspelled it. And Russ Stapleton. It is Russ Stapleton with the full correct spelling answer. So Randy and Kathy and Russ Stapleton. But it is Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Way to go. At the end of New Hope, what does Leia give Luke and Han? At the end of A New Hope, what does Leia give Luke and Han? And Avery, welcome to the board with medals. Avery gets it with medals. Welcome to the board. Jabba the Hunk. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is Princess Leia's home planet called? What is Princess Leia's home planet called? An all expense paid trip to Hoth. What is Princess Leia's home planet called? And Avery comes in with it with Alderaan. Alderaan. Way to go, Avery. Okay, everybody, get your typing fingers in. But it is Alderaan. It's her home planet only by adoption, yes. But that was the answer they were looking for. Okay, here we go. Next question. How did Lando Calrissian lose the Millennium Falcon to Han Solo? How did Lando Calrissian lose the Millennium Falcon to Han Solo? Tatooine. I will give Randy and Kathy a point for the card game, but Avery gets the actual name of the card game, Sabak. Sabak. And I actually bought that game in Galaxy's Edge, the Sabak game. Yeah, it wasn't poker. It was a card game called Sabak. And they actually sell that game in Galaxy's Edge. I bought that. And it seemed pretty popular because a lot of people were buying that game. So I bought it. I wasn't sure how to play it. I mean, I was playing with the cast member when they used to do that, but they had it, a little game area that they were playing and showing people the game cards. Okay, here we go. Next question. According to Han Solo, how many parsecs did the Millennium Falcon make the Kessel Run in? According to Han Solo, how many parsecs did the Millennium Falcon make the Kessel Run in? A, less than 12 minutes, B, less than 15 minutes, or C, less than 25 minutes. Charlie gave me the wrong answer. Stupid Charlie. And the Disney Nerd Herders get the answer, and Jonathan Chong gets the answer also. Disney Nerd Herders and Jonathan Chong. And I'm sorry about that, Jonathan. My hand hit the thing, and you're probably going to hate me for that because that's twice I've knocked you out of the game there. But Jonathan Chong and the Disney Nerd Herders got the answer. You're already on the board. So welcome to the board, Disney Nerd Herder Stacy. Yeah, Jonathan's going to be. I went to move the thing, and next you know, and I did that. I do apologize, Jonathan, but you got a point because I saw your answer on the board before I accidentally erased it. So I do apologize for that. Okay, here we go. Next question. He's still here, Amy. You just deleted the comment. Yes, thank you. According to C3PO, what space optical he odds of approximately 3,720 to 1. According to C3PO, what space obstacle has odds of approximately 3,720 to 1? No, I don't want to do that. And Avery gets it with successfully navigating an asteroid field. Successfully navigating an asteroid field. Avery gets it. Charlie says, never tell me the odds. James Ryan got in there real close with that too. Okay, here we go. Is the Millennium Falcon longer than a Lambda class Imperial shuttle? Is the Millennium Falcon longer than a Lambda class Imperial shuttle? Yes, Jonathan. I love how he always does the odds, sir. Is the Millennium Falcon longer than a Lambda class Imperial shuttle? And James Ryan comes in with the correct answer of yes. James Ryan, you get the point. Way to go. Okay, here we go. Next question. What kind of ship is the Millennium Falcon a modified version of? Letter A is a YT-12,000. Letter B, YT-1300. Or letter C, YTS-44. What kind of ship is the Millennium Falcon a modified version of? Letter A, YT-1200. Letter B, YT-1300. Or letter C, YTS-44. And James Ryan comes in with the correct answer of the YT-1300. Way to go, James. I guess you got to go look at the Millennium Falcon while you were on your trip. I hope you got a chance to ride it while you were down there, James. And if not, hopefully in your future trips, you'll get to go down there and do that. Yeah, it is a YT-1300. Yeah, too bad Tracy Glenn wasn't in there. He knows a lot of Star Wars trivia too. Here we go. Which character is the sorry. Which character is the genetic template for the clone army? Okay, Disney Nerd Herders, we'll see you at 7. Which character is the genetic template for the clone army? Welcome back, T. Marie Photography. I will give Jonathan Chong and Russ Stapleton. It is Jango Fett. Jango Fett. Jonathan Chong and Russ Stapleton. Way to go. Okay, here we go. Next question. How is Darth Tyrannus better known? How is Darth Tyrannus better known? A. Count Dooku. B. Count Tofi. Or C. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello, Shannon Evans. Thank you for joining. How is Darth Tyrannus better known? Count Dooku. A. B. Count Tofi. Or C. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Avery gets the point for Count Dooku. Letter A, Count Dooku. Mr. Avery gets it. Boy, you're speak the spell there, Mike. Okay, here we go. Next question. On which planet is Jango Fett defeated? Which planet is Jango Fett defeated? No, not Saruman or Tattooney. Yes, Pam's fam. Welcome in. Welcome in, Pam. If nobody gets it here in the next few moments, on which planet is Jango Fett defeated? It starts with a letter G. A letter G, if that helps. And Avery gets it with Geonosis. Geonosis. So way to go, Avery. And Russ, you came in there pretty close. Welcome in, Pam's fam. Planet Fitness. Pizza Planet. I actually found the Pizza Planet truck ornament today. That kind of cute ornament there. But I actually went for the new console one, but I did see the Pizza Planet truck whenever I went to get my Nintendo console Christmas ornament. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the planet where the secret clone army is developed? What is the name of the planet where the secret clone army is developed? A. Camino, B. Kamana, or C. Kanatoa? And Avery gets it with Camino. With Camino. Way to go, Avery. Okay, here we go. What type of armor does Jango Fett wear? What type of armor does Jango Fett wear? And I know a few of you would know the answer. And Avery gets it with Mandalorian. Mandalorian armor. That's why the Mandalorian looks like Boba Fett. But it is Mandalorian. Even Pam got the answer. So a score update. James Ryan has 3 points. Jonathan Chong, 3 points. Russ Stapleton, 2 points. Randy and Kathy, 2 points. Or I'm sorry, Russ, you have 4 points. Russ Stapleton has 4 points. Randy and Kathy, 2 points. Avery has 8 points. And the Disney Nerd Herders had 1 point. So it's anybody's game here. And if one of the mods want to put the Disney Nerd Herders link in the chat, you can. Because they come on at 7 p.m. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the technical name of the first Death Star? What is the technical name of the first Death Star? A, DS1, B, DS4, or C, DS80? What is the technical name of the first Death Star? A, DS1, B, DS4, or C, DS80? And Avery comes in with the DS Orbital Battle Station. He even gets the full name. But it is letter A, DS Orbital Battle Station. Way to go. Thank you, Russ. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the fatal flaw of the first Death Star? What is the fatal flaw of the first Death Star? Thank you, Candy Mom. I will give Randy and Kathy and Avery the point. It is the thermal exhaust port that the Empire overlooked. So it was a vent or the thermal exhaust port that the Empire overlooked. So Randy and Kathy and Avery. No bowling alley. Induction port on the surface near the towers. Yes. Americana Spirit Jersey is on clearance for $19.99 at Shop Disney. Ooh, I'll have to check it out. I have 0 Star Wars trivia knowledge. Just been listening. No problem, T Marie Photography. That's no problem. No problem, Dances with Goofy. They built a Walmart on level 7. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which species helped Grand Moff Tarkin make the plans for the first Death Star? Which species helped Grand Moff Tarkin make the plans for the first Death Star? A. Genoans, B. Muns, or C, Jawas? Which species helped which species helped Grand Moff Tarkin make the plans for the first Death Star? A, Genoians, B, Muns, or C, Jawas? I do not see the correct answer yet. Not Porgs and not Boffins. Either A, B, and Russ Stapleton gets it with letter A, Genoians. The Genosians. Russ Stapleton, way to go. Okay, here we go. Next question. Which call sign is Luke Skywalker during the Battle of Yavin? Which call sign is Luke Skywalker during the Battle of Yavin? And Jonathan Chong comes in with the answer. Red 5. Red 5. Way to go, Jonathan. It is red 5. Okay, next question. What is the name of the weapon that the Death Star destroys planets with? What is the name of the weapon that the Death Star destroys planets with? And Avery gets it with the super laser. Avery comes in with the answer, the super laser. Way to go, Avery. Yeah, it's a big pew pew. Death ray. I remember them calling it a death ray. But it is the super laser. How original, yes. Okay, this will be the last 5 questions of the day. 5 last questions of the day. I would have come up with a better name, yes. Here we go. Next question. Who saves Luke's life in The Empire Strikes Back using the carcass of a Tauntaun? Who saves Luke's life using the carcass of a Tauntaun? Luke, like laser of death. Who saves Luke's life? And Randy and Kathy get a point for Han, and Russ Stapleton for Han Solo. So Randy and Kathy get Han, and Russ Stapleton gets a point for Han Solo. Me, Pam's fan. Hey, Michigan could be like the planet Hoth there. Sometimes in the wintertime. And I thought they smelled awful on the outside. Yeah, they did smell it like a. Oh, wait, it wasn't me. I was his mom and Padme. Yes. You were Luke and Leia's mom. Okay, here we go. Next question. What snowy creature attacks Luke Skywalker in The Empire Strikes Back? What snowy creature attacks Luke Skywalker in The Empire Strikes Back? Yes, my lady. And Avery comes in with the answer of wampum. Wampum. Way to go, Avery. Wampum. The last 3 questions, I will give points for the first 2 answers on the last 3 questions. The missing Yeti from Everest, yes. The Disco Yeti. Okay, here we go. What unfortunate creatures did Luke Skywalker once bullseye back home? What unfortunate creatures did Luke Skywalker once bullseye back home? A. Minox, B. Ewoks, or C. Womp rats? Swamp rat. I will give Randy and Kathy and Jonathan Chong for Womp Rats. Wampa Rats, Russ Stapleton. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Avery, you got the point. I'm sorry if I didn't say your answer, but you got the first point, Avery. You got the correct answer of Womp Rats. Yes, Ray Avery got it first, and I gave him his point. I'm sorry if I forgot to say your name, but you did get it. You were the first one. Oh, no problem, Avery. Where on the Death Star do Luke, Han, Chewbacca, and Leia find Diagnaga? Where on the Death Star do Luke, Han, Chewbacca, and Leia find Diagnaga? Diagnaga. Where on the Death Star do Luke, Han, Chewbacca, and Leia find Diagnaga? And Randy and Kathy and Avery get it with the garbage compactor. And Mike Wheeler. Welcome to the board, Mike Wheeler. So Avery, Randy, and Kathy, and Mike Wheeler, because I just saw that Mike got in there. He is above. But it was the trash compactor. And then they broke through the wall. That scene always is an interesting scene. Okay, the final question of the day. Who does Obi-Wan give baby Luke Skywalker to on Tattooney? Who does Obi-Wan give baby Luke Skywalker to on Tattooney? What are their names? Wow, Jonathan, you know the name of the trash compactor. And Russ Stapleton comes up with the correct answer. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Way to go, Russ. But it is Owen and Beru Lars. Okay, here are the final scores. Avery is our big winner with 15 points. Russ Stapleton, second place with 8 points. Randy and Kathy, 6 points for third place. Jonathan Chong, 5 points. James Ryan had 4 points. Disney Nerd Herder Stacy had 1 point. And Mike Wheeler had 1 point. Way to go. Congratulations. I do thank everyone for joining. Don't forget to check out the Disney Nerd Herders at 7 p.m. 8 p.m. is usually D&G Explorers. And I know Danny of the Griswold family vacate. 9 o'clock, this and that, or the Monarch Moments. So have a great evening. I do thank everyone for joining. I need to pay Avery to play for me. Yes, Candy Bum. But I do thank everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I will do more Star Wars trivia, probably like on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon, to try to get some people who maybe are working or does the evening shifts, because I know Tracy Glenn likes Star Wars stuff. I have a nephew that likes Star Wars, to get some other people in. I do thank everyone for joining. Hello, theme park vets. Thank you for joining. I'm getting ready to sign off for the evening. And hopefully you'll watch the replay, but thank you for coming in. And I do thank everyone for joining. I will see you probably in the Disney Nerd Herders. If not, I will see you in the other chats later. So have a great evening. And I do thank everyone for joining. I will be here. Yes, I do need the peanut gallery. But I will be trying to stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. That'll be my regular time. I may have a pop up late night stream on some evenings. It could be any type of trivia that is going. So I do thank everyone for joining. Thank you, T. Marie Photography, Pam's Fam, Dances with Goofy, Jonathan Chong, Avery, and Randy and Kathy, and Russ and Mike Wheeler, Russ Stapleton, and Candy Mom and Theme Park Vets. So I do thank everyone. So have a great night, everyone, and I will see you in the chats. And let the adventures begin. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.